Hi guys, welcome back to Michelle Reads A Lot of Fantasy. Alright, happy Wednesday everybody. Hope all of you had a good one. I got my Kobo Libra color in today and I'm just too exhausted to show to you guys. I really am. So, I have been thinking a lot about buying more physical books, especially in the realm of fantasy. And I have come to the conclusion that I have still a lot of fantasy books I've not read yet. Not as many as I had before, but still enough. So I am going to actually wait until I am done with reading the fantasy books I already have before I go and get more. So what I'm going to be doing is taking a lot of books that I no longer want in the apartment, and I am going to go to Books A Million, not Books A Million, sorry, Half Price Books, and I'm going to get rid of them. And I have 3 Barnes & Noble bags that I will be using, so a lot of my horror will be gotten rid of, and I'm going to fill those 3 bags with books, and then I'm going to take them there and sell them. I'm not going to tell you what books they're going to be, because that's not what I'm going to be using this channel for, is unhauling videos. I don't believe in doing that. But I want to try to at least leave with 6 fantasy books. So what I have been doing is this is my Kindle Colorsoft. Love this thing to death. I am going to go and I'm going to be using this to acquire new digital fantasy books. And I have 12 fantasy books on here right now. I just finished one of them, so now I have 11. And I will be doing a review of that book when I will do a review of that book next. But it is about a young boy, takes place in the United Kingdom, where most of your fantasy books do happen. And he is a part of this house, and he's under their rules and all that type of stuff. He is a thief, and he is, that's what he is. So, as I said, I read one of them, and now I will be actually getting the one, I think it's, This Fantasy World Will Not Break Me is the book that I'm going to read next. And I have no idea how many chapters that book has, so, like I said, I'm taking my time reading these books. I started reading the first one on a Sunday. I finished it today, which was really awesome. So Monday morning when I woke up, I immediately grabbed my Kindle, flipped this side closed, opened it, it automatically turned it on. I read 10 chapters. I actually read chapters 9 all the way to 19. Tuesday it was 19 to 29, and then I finished it off, of course, today. So that's what I did. And so as I take care of each of these books, and I put them in the finished book section, then what is essentially going to happen is I'm going to basically, when I get down to 4 books, then I will acquire more. But what I'm actually doing is, when I get to 50% of the book read, or if I'm at 20% and I know I'm really loving this book, then I will acquire it. This one that I finished reading on here, I was just enraptured by it by the time I was on chapter 5. It was just it started real strong, and it continued on until the end. So, very happy about it. I will be honest, one of the things I really love about the Kindle Colorsoft is that my covers are in color. They just bring a lot more enjoyment, and I just feel like I'm not having my eyes blasted by a screen and everything. So that's what I'm doing. I'm basically just going and acquiring these fantasy books, and I have this clear goal when it comes to my fantasy books that when I get down to the last four, that's when I acquire more. I also am going to be using my Kindle to curb my physical book spending, and maybe every 3 months I'll go to Myers and I'll check out whatever new book they have out. But other than that, I'm not really interested in that, in getting new books. Anyways, that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.